Hey guys, so some of the audio in my video got messed up and I forgot to record an intro, so this is my intro. This is the look I did. I did a full face of Shopmissa makeup. So if you guys are interested, please keep watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, so welcome and let's go. Off with, I really wanted to try this lip scrub because my lips are dry and I kind of have like the chapsticks and scrubs that I know worked for me, so I kind of want to see how these work because they're cheaper. So if they work better, then I definitely am going to buy these instead. So this one is in a sense peach and I'm kind of nervous. I like swatched it the other day just to make sure that the smell wasn't too overbearing. Okay, not really feeling much of a scrub. Feels more like a lip oil. I don't know if I would classify this as a scrub. I'm not feeling any exfoliation happening, even though I can see the little like beads in there. I don't know. So now I'm gonna try the Jelly Jam lip mask. When I first made these videos, I was like, I'm gonna thought of the video idea. I was like, I'm gonna make sure to keep everything in the package so people know it's authentic. I'm trying this for the first time ever. Now it's really fucking annoying to have to get everything out of its package. But I digress. So this is in a sense strawberry, and I just assume this is like a thicker lip balm. Ooh, it's like really fucking thick. Ooh, I like that. Like before sleep, if you put this on and your lips are dry, I can like already tell that you would wake up and your lips would be so soft. I'm gonna stick with my ColourPop lip scrub and my e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm, but these are great alternatives. I just didn't feel like there was much of a scrub with that. See what I was saying? It's not like a bad product. I just didn't feel like it's like I know what I like, and it's like I know I have better that are like also inexpensive, like the e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balm in the shade Mighty Mints. Literally, I would die for it. I would die for it. But I don't know, like this one, I like this one more than I like the Jelly Jam lip mask, more than I like the scrub, because this was super thick and I kind of can feel it like hydrating my lips. But it's up to you. I don't know, it's personal preference. I just feel like the lip scrub didn't really do anything but like put oil on my lips. So but let's talk about the beauty blender. So I have two of them. So I have the mini mochi one, and I wanted to use this for under my eyes. It's so cute. These are already wet and I expanded them, and look how bouncy they are. Oh my goodness. And this is my Real Technique one. This is really ugly, but I wanted to compare it to like the regular one. Which one is this? Yeah, this one's the regular Papa Wonder Blender, and size wise they're pretty much the same. This one I kind of messed up, but it's super like, this one's like a little bit bouncier, but it's like, I don't know, this one's like a little tougher than this one, so I'm like really excited to use it. In terms of face primer, I have two I can use. So I have the Papa Perfect Filter face primer, and I have the Blurfection face primer that minimizes pores. And this is kind of like a putty primer, and I have never used those, so I'm kind of nervous going into that one. So I'm just gonna go with the Perfect Filter one. It's like their highest reviewed one, so I'm gonna go with like what I feel is right, you know. And it comes with 0.68 ounces of product, and my body was curious about that. And I'm just gonna use my hands for this, and do not worry, I did wash my hands. Comes with like a little squeezy tube. Oh, it's super cool because I've had this package in my room for a while. Oh, it feels super nice though. I have really big pores, as you can see. I'm trying to like zoom in on them. Hold up. Are you guys in closer? Hi, my skin is not perfect, and I have these like humongous pores all up on my nose, and there's a pimple, but everywhere I have huge pores. I put on this side, and I'm not seeing much of a change yet. So maybe we should go in with the putty one, like little half moment. I'm feeling it. I do the Perfect Filter face primer on this side, and I have the Blurfection face primer right here. I'm gonna go on this side just because I like my pores gone usually when I wear makeup, and this isn't really doing that for me, but I'm kind of nervous. Let's go in here. I did half my face with this, so kind of get my nose area. I don't know. I don't know. Especially like down here, I have a lot of pores. Oh my goodness, my skin is kind of ugly, but it's okay. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I like the feel of this one so much better than I like this one. This one's super like slippery. It's kind of do my whole face with it. And I'm not quite sure how to do that. Kind of just rub it in. But in terms of my pores, I don't know. You guys can let me know what you guys think. Which one did better covering up my pores? On like inspecting it in person, like this side looks a lot more like blurred and like kind of like soft, while this side just kind of is like the same as it was, but like a little bit shinier. So I feel like if you have bigger pores, this one might be a bit better for you, because it is kind of like blurring it out and making them less apparent. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Because you guys saw them before. Offer like two, from what I saw, like a lot of different foundations on their website, but I know their main two ones are like this dropper foundation. Hold on, I'm trying to go get it, which I have, and I have mixed feelings on. Like sometimes it looks really good, and then sometimes it looks really bad, so it like depends on the day. But they also have this one, which really reminds me of, hold on, I have it too, the Glossier skin tint. Same bottle, same type of packaging. I don't know if these have the same. One fluid ounce. It's kind of similar. I haven't used the Glossier one in a while. I know it's really watery. I just don't really like it. It's kind of a useless product in my opinion, because I don't have perfect skin, so it doesn't really work for me. But I'm kind of glad we did that half primer thing, because now we can see like which side looks better with the primer and the foundation. But I got the shade Porcelain, and I heard that this foundation is kind of thick, so I'm kind of curious to see. Oh, see, it's kind of thick, so let's just put it on my face. Put the little dots on my face, and the color is looking a little light for me, but that's okay. I'm gonna use the blender to blend it out, and let's see how this goes. It's a lot more full coverage than I expected, just because it looks like the Glossier one. I expected it to have like, I don't know, like low coverage, because the Glossier one literally will cover nothing. So I just expected this to be like a BB cream type of product, and it's not. It's full coverage, but kind of looks good. The color does look a little bit lighter for me. I should have gotten ivory, but you live and you learn. The blender is really nice too. Kind of just blended everything out super fast, and the primer and the foundation are sitting nice on top of each other. This part does look a little bit weird, but other than that, I always have problems with foundations on my noses, so I'm not gonna be like too harsh on that. So yeah, let's just do the other side and take a look. Now that I have like the full face done, I think maybe the color looks slightly better. It looks fine compared to my neck, so I'm happy with that. And maybe it's like not as full coverage as I thought it was, because I was having a little acne flare up on my forehead because of a product that you guys will see in like an upcoming video. Hint, I think it's the e.l.f. mint face wash that is breaking me out. But besides that, it did cover it slightly. It's definitely still obvious, and I definitely would need to go in with some concealer, but under my eyes it did cover nicely. And this side I did first, it kind of like set, like it feels more powdery than it did before, which I think is really nice. And my nose is super fucking dry. No matter, I literally have to put like straight up oil on my nose sometimes, so foundations never look nice on my nose. Which, if anyone has any advice, let me know. But it looks fine there. Like, I'm not, literally every foundation looks like this on my nose, so it's whatever. But the rest of my skin looks fine. I do have some acne scarring here, didn't cover. On this side too, didn't really cover. So the coverage is maybe light to medium. It's, when I initially put it on, it felt like higher coverage, because this side of my face generally is the nicer side of my face. But when I put on this side, which has a lot more of the scarring and all that stuff, I realized maybe it's not as full coverage as I thought. But do not worry, we have a concealer which is gonna fix everything, hopefully. Oh, we got the AOA Natural Finish Liquid Concealer, and this has 0.34 ounces of product. By the way, in case anyone cares, I like saying the ounces of product. Oh, my hair looks like a humongous mess today, but don't worry about it. I like saying the ounces of product just so you can see how much you're getting for your money, like value wise. But it isn't like this little tube, and I'm kind of worried to see what the applicator looks like. I like dofa applicators, but yeah, squeezy tube, don't mind it, I'll be fine. But I'm gonna use the little mochi blender. Ooh, I'm so excited. So let me apply and I'll show you where I applied it. Excessive, but this is where I'm putting it because this is where I tend to have some of my scarring. And I know some people are probably gonna be like, your acne scarring isn't that bad, or your acne isn't that bad. Honey, if I can show you what I looked like 2 years ago, it was really bad when I first entered college. Well, I'm blended out right now. When I first entered college, my acne got super bad and I had to go to a dermatologist, and it turns out I had some cystic acne and hormonal acne, and I've just been dealing with that a couple years now. But because before then I didn't know the proper, like, ooh, hold on, this is kind of full coverage for being a natural finish concealer. But because like I didn't know how to like properly like treat my acne before then, I used to always pick at it, and sometimes when I get cysts, like, it's hard not to pick at it because they hurt super bad. But yeah, that's why I have like all these scars here that I always try to cover. Yeah, but my acne used to be super bad. And if you guys want to see here a video about how I kind of got my face to like calm down, I am more than happy to do that. But I've been kind of experimenting with new products recently, but they are causing this little mess to happen. I don't like what this is doing in that little spot, but we will talk about that after. This concealer is blending out nicely, but I don't know how I feel about this sponge, so I'm gonna switch to the bigger one, and hopefully, yep, I like that much better already. So I finished blending off the concealer off camera because my dog started barking, but it's not bad. Oh, I missed the spot. That's my fault. But like what I found was, like, by the time I finished blending out like my whole face and then I got to my forehead concealer was like kind of already a little dry, so it was like a bit harder to blend, so that's why it looks slightly unblended. But so you kind of have to work with sections with this concealer rather than just like slapping it all on and then blending it out. But I don't think it looks bad, and in terms of coverage, like the acne I was trying to cover with it, or like scarring, it's still kind of obvious, but it's not a big deal. If you do another layer, maybe it would be able to be like covered, but I just don't like doing a lot of layers. I also am not going anywhere today, and I am not embarrassed of my acne. You guys know I love the Wet n Wild translucent powder, so I was like, I gotta get a loose powder from them. Like, a loose powder is my jam, and I like to set my under eyes with loose powder, so I got the AOA Perfect Studio Setting Powder. And what shade are you? Let me look. I'm not sure if this is, oh, it doesn't have a shade. Oh no, I got it in Soft Light. Oof. So I did get a colored one, which is really weird because I always get translucent for my under eye powders. But okay, Sophia, I see you making moves. And then in terms of this one, it's just their Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. Little ASMR moment. I got it in the shade Porcelain to kind of match everything, but I'm gonna use the small mochi blender for under my eyes to kind of put the powder. And yeah, I'm really excited because I have high hopes for this. But let's make sure to blend out all my under eye creases, and then boom. Okay, now we're gonna leave that there for a second. And yeah, always make sure to blend out your under eye creases before you put on powder. That is something I learned a while ago, and it has really helped my under eyes look nice. The rest of my face, I'm going to use the AOA, the Perfect Pressed Powder. Just kind of going to set everything. And then once I get to my under eyes, I'm just going to whoosh it away. This sets under eyes like wiped away, and I'm kind of gonna come closer so you guys can see. So remember, we did 2 different primers on this side, so if you guys see a difference, maybe that's it. But this is how this side looks. I look a little bit dry kind of here. That is okay. It is winter and my skin gets super dry in the winter anyways. And then here's my little forehead. My forehead is looking also a little bit dry, but Nothing too bad. If I put on like a setting spray, I'm sure that it would kind of fix itself, but it looks pretty good, especially when I move back. It looks really nice, like a little bit of a flawless base. It looks better than my base looks most days, so I appreciate that. But my nose does look really really dry. That's probably my fault. I try to moisturize it, but my nose is perpetually like the Sahara Desert. But now let's go into blush and like finishing. I forgot I wanted to try this. It's supposed to go underneath my foundation or when I don't set my face already, so I'm sorry, but you're out of the question. This is their Glow Baby liquid highlighter. I can't use it. I have a different highlighter, their powder highlighter, so I'm gonna use that instead. But in terms of blushes, I have two of them. I'm gonna use this one. This is the shade Auburn, and I've been waiting for the shade for so long because it's always out of fucking stock. Always. I mentioned it, but this is their highlighter in the shade. It's kind of hard to see because Moonbeam. It's like white lettering, and the highlighter is like super light because I am Casper the Friendly Ghost. But oh, this shade looks super pretty. I'm so excited. Okay, let me just get my blush brush and let's just go in. I'm nervous. So I think I have a lot. So kind of. Oh. Pigmented. Okay, let me just kind of spread it out. It's way more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be, which I should have known. It looks really pretty though. Okay, I need to blend this out before I start looking kind of crazy. And I always put some on my nose, so don't forget to do that if you like it. I feel like it makes me look super cute. That was a little too much, so I'm gonna go blend this out. Hold up here. Okay, that was looking really scary for a second. I was kind of nervous, so I used that same like brush that I used to do my powder to kind of blend it out, but kind of muted it down. Let's just add a tiny bit more. But this blush is so gorgeous. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, it's such like a burnt orange red color. I don't have any blushes like this. I always buy pink blushes, and I think it's so pretty, and the formula is super nice and pigmented. Hello, come through. But next I have to try the Moonbeam, which I'm kind of the highlighter in Moonbeam. Sorry, I misspoke. There's no seal. Can you guys see the glitter flying everywhere? I will be right back. No seal on the actual product, so now everything on my vanity is covered in glitter. But this is how the highlighter looks. Hello, can you focus? It's super gorgeous, but I just did not expect it to end up everywhere, so I'm gonna have to clean everything. It got on my mirror too, which I cleaned, and now it's blurry. That's my fault. I have a different mirror, don't worry, but looks nice. Did you guys see all the glitter flying around? I was so nervous. Okay, so let me just kind of go in with this highlighter. I'm gonna try it on my nose first, just because I feel like, whoa, okay, come through. Highlighter, what I can say about it, it's like individual like specks of spark. Can you guys see that? Probably not. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on my cheek because I feel like it will be more apparent on my cheek what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Oh my god, this is really pretty. I'm kind of nervous because that's a lot. That is a lot. Let me just take some to my brow bone too, because I like to go under the brow bone kind of. Okay, so that is a lot. It is super pigmented. You really don't need a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna get closer so you guys can see. It's like individual little specks of like glitter that are like making it so shiny. It's a really gorgeous look. I don't know if it's one that's like my style, but it is really pretty, and the highlighter is popping. I'm kind of really excited for this next product. It's the Winter Brow Tinted Brow Pomade, and I've been really into brow pomades lately, so I'm just kind of nervous about this one. And I got it in the shade Hello Caramel, which I am scared is going to be way too warm toned. So let me just kind of swatch it for you guys, like right here. Oh, that looks good. Never mind. I feel like I freaked out. Oh, I showed this swatch for like 1 second. It looks good and it feels super creamy and waxy. I was never on like the Anastasia dip brow trend, but now I'm kind of into dip brows or like just brow pomades in general. So I don't know, I really like the Morphe one. I tried it the other day. Ooh, it smells super nice. It's a little like under pigmented, which I kind of appreciate. Like you kind of have to go in with more product, which I appreciate because there are some brow pomades that are just so pigmented right off the bat that I feel like I'm going to die. But they also have like other brow products. Like I know their brow pencils are super good, but I've already tried those, so I wanted to like try a product that I haven't tried yet. Oh, disclaimer, I have tried the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use for this video, and I know that it's just so good. But the other eyeshadow palettes were all sold out at the time of me buying all this stuff, and the only one that was in stock was the one that I already had. Ooh, I'm showing you guys like nothing. But ooh, this brow pomade is like kind of everything. Hold up. Oh, that was my bad. Hold on, let me clean that up. It's really, really nice. It's not like too pigmented to the point where you're gonna have Sharpie brows, but it's not like so unpigmented that it's like why is there nothing showing up in my brows. It's kind of a nice look. I really like it. Hello, let's just do the other eyebrow. I'll be right back. Hold on, let me just kind of fix this. It's a little too much in the front. I love this product so much. Like literally, I love this product so much. I am obsessed with my eyebrows today. I think they look so good. My eyebrows are naturally two different shapes, so this one looks a little shorter, this one looks a little longer. It's been like that because I overplucked them in like 10th grade and I made them very ugly, so they're still growing out, and mind you, I'm a junior in college now. But I feel like they look so good, and it's like, for what reason? This is better than the Morphe brow pomade. I've never tried the Anastasia one, but it's better than the e.l.f. brow pomade. They look so good. For what reason? Hello? Hold on. I did go a little bit too low, but hello? They look bomb. I can't get over it. Go in with their soft base. I can't get over my fucking eyebrows. Hello? Oh my goodness. But on the eyeshadow palette, like, I can already tell you guys it's amazing and it's awesome. And let me just tell you guys, I have the immersed one, so I'm not really going to show you guys me doing the look, just because like I can already tell you these eyeshadows are amazing. But the colors that I'm probably going to be using are like these like 3 right here. Now, this one kind of matches my nail, and probably the gold. Yeah, I can already tell what kind of look today is gonna be. But let's kind of just try out this soft base, because I'm always down to try a new like eyeshadow primer. Sorry, I've been screwing it for like 50 years. Ooh, okay, it has like the same tube as many of their other products. Okay, a little goes a long way. I kind of messed up. We just kind of blend it. Okay, I didn't expect it to be like this pigmented. I'm a little bit shook, but please let me blend it. I'm gonna scream, it's so pigmented. I'll be right back. Concealed all of the veins I had on my eye, which I kind of like. I usually go for translucent primers, but this one is the first, like, I guess colored one that I've ever gone for, and I'm gonna use this white shade to kind of just set it, and the rest of the shades I already told you which ones I'm gonna use. Probably like these 2 and the gold at the bottom, but I will be right back. I said I wasn't going to show you guys like doing the makeup, like me doing my eyeshadow, just because I already knew how I felt about the palette, but I just feel like maybe I should just reiterate how I feel about the palette. But this palette is amazing. Their only problem with it is like there is some fallout, but like I honestly don't really care about fallout, and I haven't really met many people who really do care about fallout, and the fallout is like in the pin, like it doesn't fall out on your cheek. But I have used this palette so much. I actually used like all these blue colors down here on my boyfriend one time. He was suffering, but I was having fun. And I used to wear this palette a lot when I used to work at Starbucks, and I would just put this palette on, and then by the time my shift was over, which is usually around 5 or 6 hours, my eyeshadow was still looking fire. Okay, never catch me slipping.
So this is the point where my audio was like, yeah, no, I'm retiring for the day. So here I am talking, but you can hear me. But I was just talking about how beautiful this gold color was and how insanely pigmented the shimmers are in the palette, which I still agree with that. The shimmers are insanely beautiful. And I could not recommend this palette enough. I haven't tried their other palettes before, but I'm gonna leave the exact palette I used down below. And here I am using the Muse eyeliner, and it was like super tight in there. And I have a lot to say about this eyeliner, so let's just go. So I don't know if it's the product itself or just user error because I'm not used to using an eyeliner like this. I use felt tip eyeliner pens, but I absolutely did not like this eyeliner at all. It felt very watery. I'm not in frame here and I'm trying to show you guys. But I'll show you guys in the next clip. It felt very watery. The eyeliner itself was very transparent. You used to go multiple times over it and you can see like the gold was still peeking through. It was just very difficult to get like a smooth application, and I really feel like the eyeliner kind of ruined everything for me today. But I put on the fake eyelashes and then I felt so much better about myself. I hated the eyeliner. Here's me just putting a dislike because I really didn't like it. But I know that I did like the false lashes, and I hear amazing things about the false lashes. So here are the style Ariel, and I had to cut them down to size. And I used the AOA Super Glue, which is also kind of amazing. I typically use the Ardell glue, so using this, well, I was like, I'm kind of skeptical because I haven't heard anybody talk about the lash glue. But here I am with the eyelashes, letting the glue dry a little bit, and I really did enjoy the eyelashes. I felt like they really hid the horrendous eyeliner I did and kind of just made me feel a lot better. But they are super fluffy and such an amazing style. I cannot recommend these enough for everybody. So I'm not in frame in here because I'm terrible and I just can't put on eyelashes. So I hope my commentary is interesting enough. But these eyelashes looked super, super gorgeous. And I really like the style. It was super fluffy on the inner corners and the outer corners. I wish it was less fluffy on the inner corners. But other than that, like the eyelashes themselves were fine. And the glue, they lasted all day. So here I am using their little skinny mascara, which I think was great to kind of blend the fake eyelashes with my natural lashes. It just made it look like not natural, but you just couldn't tell apart my natural eyelashes from the fake eyelashes. And I really used like this one rather than the fat mascara. I don't know, I really liked it. It also didn't run all day, it didn't like smear or anything, so I really like that about it. This mascara to me was a 10 out of 10. I still use it every single day, especially for the bottom eyelashes. Oh my god, this will make your bottom eyelashes like go next level. So, yeah. And next we have this lipstick. I got the like soft matte lipsticks, and I think this is the shade Rose, which is an interesting choice for me. I wanted to use the shade Dahlia, but I couldn't find it. So I went with this one. It's like super bright red. Look at me, like I was like so worried. I was like, oh my god, this is so bright, and I didn't expect this. But it is a really beautiful color, and the formula is really great. It is that soft matte formula, but I did find as I was wearing it throughout the day that it was kind of bunch up on the like inner portion of my lip and kind of get like chunky there, if that makes sense. Like it was just like manifest there. Like, you know how people get butthole lip? I feel like all the product would just like sit there in the inner corner of my lip. It kind of starts to look crusty. But that was after wearing this for like 4 hours, so I don't 100% blame the product. And next, I'm gonna go in with the Pop lip gloss, which is amazing, and I really, really enjoy this. And it smells like strawberries. Like, hello, can you just talk about that? It smells like freaking strawberries. The lip gloss though did not last a long time on my lips. I felt like after like maybe 30 minutes it was gone. But there are better lip glosses you can get. But for $1, like hello, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
So you guys, this is the final look. I think my microphone was acting up halfway through that, so I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. But like, okay, so let's just talk about what happened with the eye products, because oh my god, that eyeliner was really difficult to work with. I don't know if it was me or if it was the eyeliner, but it kind of like messed up the whole look. And these eyelashes, pretty, they're nice. I cut the band down and it was really easy, and they're really, really easy to apply. Like, come on, I suck at applying eyelashes, but these I applied no freaking problem. Except I don't think that the style is for me. I just don't know. It feels super like inner corner heavy. I like something more out, or like I wanted something like that, but I still think nevertheless that they're super pretty, and if this is your style of eyelash, you would like these. The band is super flexible, and this eyelash glue so much better than the one I had before, which is I think the Kiss one. I don't know. And the lip product, I already know I love. Look at the little gloss. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I think the look came out really nice. I wish I hadn't attempted the eyeliner because then I feel like the look would have been nicer, but you live and you learn. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Goodbye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.